tell us her secret to health and beauty is Olivia Newton-John and her husband, Amazon John. Cool name. Good morning to you guys.
Yeah,
And you're still in the newlywed phase.
Yes, we are. We're celebrating our 10th. Morning.
How did you two?
Actually, we met 15 years ago through our friends Nancy and Jim, who introduced me to John because he was demonstrating his wonderful Amazon herbs, and they loved his herbs and introduced me, and we were friends for a long time. And then he took one of my puppies. Because my dog would have puppies, and so over the years he would stay in touch and let me know how the dog was. And
were you worried though about your friend saying, "Hey, this guy Amazon John"? Did you go, "Wait a minute, what's that all about"?
No, I always respected and loved what he did because I was very involved in environmental things. So I loved that he represented. Still do.
Well, tell us what your work is, John. Tell us more about what you do.
In the Amazon basin, there's a lot of consciousness about the rainforest now, and we're just really recognizing the true value of the Amazon. And we know most people agree oxygen is a good thing. Produces about a third of the world's oxygen. It's also called the living pharmacy to the world because of hundreds of thousands of therapeutic botanicals that live there. So what we do is draw on those botanicals and bring that out and put that in a form that people can enjoy and get the benefit of right now.
Now, how do you do that in an eco-conscious way? Because I know that's something that's important to you as well, because we hear about so many people, so much damage being done to the Amazon and not leaving it in its natural state. How do you find that balance?
Yeah, it's very important. One of my original degrees in environmental studies, so what we do is everything's harvested sustainably, and then also part of everything that comes through and source of revenue goes back to the Amazon to help get title and deed to indigenous communities, rainforest land, and to put education, biodiversity and ecological education into these very remote indigenous communities.
Wow. Do you feel is it possibly too late, like for us as this Earth is no? I mean, it's like a speeding freight train that we're messed up.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of bad news out there. Everyone's aware of the bad news, but I tend to be perhaps the world's most optimistic human being about the future, just working there the last 30 years, because I'm seeing a consciousness now where people recognize the value, and we protect what we value. And so people experience that value, like in their bodies, then they want to reach out and really help do something.
And you brought some
drinks around. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, what is in there?
What is it? And what's it going to do for me?
20 again.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's called ZAMU, right?
It's called ZAMU, and answer Mark's last question first. It's clear your mind and brighten your day.
You need
Oh, man. Give me
What
the
does
bottle.
it taste like?
So what's in it is a Camu fruit, which grows in the Amazon floodplain, has the world's highest naturally occurring source of vitamin C,
It's good.
and it just facilitates the proper brain balance.
And what would you drink? Like 8 ounces a day, or what do you recommend?
Well, I might, but normally 2 ounces twice a day.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I've been traveling around the world for the last 2 months non-stop, and this has kept me going. I swear that my immune system is strong because I drink. I crave it.
It helps your immune system. You find that you're more energetic. What else does it do for you?
Absolutely balances your brain. It helps with the uptake of serotonin, which everyone needs in this environment. So
And
it's
you're a breast
wonderful.
cancer survivor.
I am.
So do you think, did you kind of rely on herbal remedies and things like that? Do you think that has anything to
I
do
did
with it?
everything after I had breast cancer. I did homeopathy and acupuncture and massage, and I took herbs. I took John's herbs actually because it was right after I met him. So yeah, I think it's wonderful, and this is a really easy way to take it, and it's delicious, and it makes you feel good.
You're in the first year of your marriage, and the two of you are out doing this. It sounds like it's the honeymoon made in heaven for the two of you. You're sort of out promoting this line because it's something you care about.
Absolutely. I love what John, I've always loved what he did, and now I love to be involved. And we got married in Peru.
Oh, that must have been quite a wedding.
It was wonderful. Just us and me. And the wonderful priest and a musician playing flute. It was awesome.
Wow, John, I want to ask you, did you prefer Olivia in the saddle shoes and bobby socks in Greece or the hot pants? What was your preference?
Good question. This is a good question. It was a funny
I have
story,
to tell you the
actually.
story here. Just let me,
Okay.
John, I have to tell you this before he says, because he hadn't seen the movie until after we were married. He didn't see it
You're
until after we were
kidding.
married.
John, where you been in the Amazon?
Further dug out canoe and we didn't get that information.
Wow, how about that?
That is.
That's a good thing.
It is a good
Yeah.
thing.
Where do we find the juice? Is it at
drinkzamu.com.
Okay.
Drinkzamu.com. And we're doing a talk tonight about the rainforest.
Yeah, we're just going to let people know that the event is the ZAMU tour from 7 to 9. It's at the Sheraton Delfina in Santa Monica, which is a beautiful spot if you haven't been to the Delfina. And also ZAMU.com is more information, and you get a chance to meet the newlyweds.
Yes. Holding
What a
hands.
delight.
It was nice to meet you.
Oh, nice
Great to meet both of
Thanks
you.
for having us. So
Thank you
much
very much.
fun.
I think
Great.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm gonna break this up and
We're
keep it like her.
gonna do some entertainment headlines, and please, you two, stick around and feel free to just chat along with us. Here we go. Start